Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel The Engineering Essence. Today we are going to discuss a very common interview problem from Leetcode called product of array except self. Okay, so it is an medium Leetcode problem as you can see on it is mentioned to the label. So the problem statement is like we have an integer array. Okay, we have an integer array. So what we need to find, we need to find an same size array as output, and the element of the output array will be like if I talk about this element, so this should be the product of the elements whatever it is present in the given nums array, but it should not include the that index element. Mean the 24 will be come from the product of these three elements. Same we have the 12 will be come from uh, the product of this one and this one, except this one. So we need to find the product output array in such a way that we need to exclude that index element of the nums array, and this will be the output of. So, guys, let's talk about the solution approach solving this question. So, the brute force approach will be for solving this one is like applying two for loops or while loops. So, what it will do, like first we iterate by each elements, okay, in the first loop, and we try to multiply in the second loop. We'll try to multiply the other elements except the current running elements, okay, in the first loop. So, it will give our required result, but it will be the solution of order of n square. So we will not going to do this because in the question itself it is clearly mentioned here the algorithms that should be follow the order of n time complexity, and we should not use division operation. Though division operation will solve the question order of n, but it is clearly mentioned here that we cannot use division operations at it. Okay, so we need to take care of these condition, and we need to find a optimal solution so that we can solve our question in order of n time complexity. So what we are going to do, we are taking some extra space solution. It is not mentioned here that we cannot use any extra space, but therefore I'm like going to use some extra space. So what we will going to do, we will create two array of same size whatever it is present in the given array. Okay, so the first array will be the product of all left elements. Okay, we will keep the elements in the first array like the product of all left elements. Okay, means if I talk about the element will be in the left array is kind of like 1, and the product, and then at the second position we will also get this one, and then third position the product of this one. Means except this element we have to find whatever present, we have to find product of elements whatever it is present left side of this one, okay, from the nums given array. So this will we are going to use, and for the second array what we are taken, so we have to find the elements which is present right side of that element. Okay, the last elements will be 1, and then we have at that index we have 4, mean 4 cross 1. Similarly we have this one, like at this index we have 3 cross 4. Whatever elements are present right side of the nums array, we have to keep the product at the index of this one. Okay, if I talk about this one, then 3 and 4 will be the product of right side elements, and we will keep there. So let's take an example here. I'm just opening this one, and we have written something here that can help us to understand the approach, solution approach. So I have taken this example. Okay, so I have taken a two array. Okay, left side product and right side product. Okay, the size of these two elements will be the size of the num array. Okay, I have just written size here. It will be equal to the num size. And similarly we have okay, so the condition is like we will initialize our, we will put the index 0th index value as 1. Why we are putting this one? Because you can see the left side, the first element left side is blank. Okay, so there is no element, so that's why we have to keep something that can fulfill our requirement and will yield our required solution. So that's why we have taken 1 here. Okay. Similarly, we have to initialize our last element of right side product array, like size minus one, edge one, because you can see there's no element or there's it's blank here or the right side of the nums array. Okay. So okay. So one by one I'm explaining what we are like how we are putting the value inside this one. So let's say I'm keeping this one. So here are our elements. So on the index one, index zero, it is one here. Okay. So okay. So this is index 0, okay, and this is index 1, 2, 3, okay. So okay, so what we are going to do, like I have initialized the first element. I have provided the value in the first element. Okay, we have to provide the left side product. All elements product of left side of the current index. Okay, so current index is one, means this one. So whatever elements are present left side, we have to find the product. Okay, so we have only one here, so that's why the product should be one. Okay. Similarly, we have this index. So whatever element is present here, we need to find the product of those two. Okay, so we need not to do anything extra because we have already all the product, all the elements product is just at the last element here. So one, if we multiply one and the just before elements element, so we will get the desired element product. Okay, so we have 2 because 2 cross 1 will be equal to 2. Okay, similarly if I find this index value, so we have these elements. Okay, so we need to find the product of these three elements, which is just left side of the current index element. Okay, so we need not to multiply it one by one. Just we have the last element 2 and the just before element 3. Then we need to multiply these two only. The 3 cross 2 will be equal to 6. So it will be 6 here. Okay. Similarly, what we need to do for right side, I'm just explaining you how it will like filled. So similarly, we have this one. So let's say I'm just separating. Okay, the indexes. So we have just initialized the right side, the right side last element, right side product is last element. Okay, edge one. So I have just put in here only. So the this one means on this index, what we have on the right side only 4. Okay, so 4 cross 1 we can do. 4 cross 1 we have 4. Okay, so that's why we have put in 1 here, because we can, so that we can multiply these two, able to get the required required output for that index. Okay, so that's why we have initialized one for the first element and last element of the array. So this one 4. And if I talk about this index right side elements product, so what we have 3 cross 4. We will not to do anything extra. We just multiply. We have to just multiply 3 cross 4. We will get the required result because 4 is the product of all the right side elements. Okay, so it is 12 here. Similarly, we have what we have for this one. So nothing else, nothing I have to do. Just 2 cross 12. We find all the product of the right side element. Okay, so we have this array and we have this array. Okay, so what we need to like do for getting our required output? Nothing but we need to like multiply each elements whatever it is present on this one. Okay, so 24 cross 1 we have the rest element edge 24. Similarly, we have to multiply 1 cross 12. Okay, so we have 12 here. Similarly, we have to multiply the 2 cross 4. Okay, on that index, we have to only multiply this one. So 8 here. Similarly, for this, and the last one, 6. So you can see our output is matching with this one. Okay, 24, 12, 8, 6. So this so guys, we are going to apply this approach and we will solve our solution, and it will yield the order of n time complexity solution. You can see only we have used two extra num size space, but the time complexity will be order of n only. I will show in the solution. So guys, let's start our solution. Let me that approach we have discussed just. So let's take an integer result array, same size like, and size. So the size will be equal to the nums dot length. Okay, so we have this one, we have this one, we have this one. So we have just need to correct the code because it's written somewhat. Okay. So okay, so we have to apply some loops like, but it will not be like nested loop from zero, not from zero, because we will take the I from one because we have already initialized this one. So should be less than size. Okay, and so we need to put this left side. We need to update this elements. That is the index. We just need to take the num arrays, uh, this element and this element. Okay, so we started this one from 1, so that's why we will put I minus 1 because it will take the zeroth element. Okay, zeroth index element cross as it is initialized in the zeroth element like this one, so we will take this one I minus 1. Okay, so it will yield our left side product. Okay, similarly we will do for right side, but we will initialize from last element, so size minus 1 or 2, because minus 1 cannot do this because we have already initialized this one. So just before element we will try to like get from here only. Okay, so size minus 2 as we have done this one, so same like we are doing this one. Okay, so I should be greater than equal to 0, and I minus 1 is. So the right side the product will be updated as S1, and this one I think that's B. So should also be like multiplies as like nums I plus 1. Why we are going to I plus 1? I plus 1 means this element. Okay, this one. So nums I plus 1 means 4, and we will multiply with the same right side product with I plus 1. I believe we are getting why I'm putting this on I plus 1, because we have initialized this size minus 2. Size minus 2 nothing but we have this one. Okay, this index value. Okay, so we need to like multiply this one, 4, and the last one what we have initialized here size minus 1. So if we do I plus 1, we will get size minus 2 plus 1 mean I minus size minus 1. Okay, so 1 we are multiplying and the nums value for 4. So that's why we are multiplying 4 cross 1. We will get the element, the last element. Okay, 4, not last element but the second last element. Okay, so yeah, this will create our right side product, this will create our left side product, and then solution we need to find like so we need to multiply only. So I from 0 I is less than size, yeah, size I plus plus I think this one just res need to update this value res I with left side array I cross right side array, nothing else. It will yield our solution. So we need to return the result. Yes. Yes. So we can test this. Let's test. So guys, you can see our two cases, whatever it is present in the example, accepted. Okay, it is like uh, pass the solution, both solution. Okay, so let's submit our solution and see what output we will get or what time complexity we will get. So guys, you can see the solution is accepted, and it is solved in 2 milliseconds and 94% beating solution we have in this. So this was our solution, and yeah, it is accepted in the Leetcode question. Okay, so this is the time complexity, and yeah, the space complexity like this one. So yeah guys, it is an accepted solution. You can consider this solution as well. Okay, so guys, that wraps up today's lecture on the Leetcode problem. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you again.